NBSSI JICA Business Development Services Project is a Government of Ghana and Japan collaboration aimed at providing technical support to micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, to sustainably improve productivity and quality of their products. In Ghana, over 90% of the manufacturing sector is dominated by MSMEs. The importance of MSMEs in our developmental process can therefore not be overemphasized if we are to model our economy on that of the economic heavyweights. It is against this background that the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, NBSSI, has established business advisory centers throughout the country to promote and develop MSMEs in the various districts. To respond to the explicit and implicit needs of MSMEs, there is the need to further enhance the capacity of NBSSI Business Advisory Center staff to continue to provide integrated quality business development services to the MSMEs in the country. Based on the above background, NBSSI requested the government of Japan to implement the project to build and strengthen the capacity of the NBSSI Business Advisory Center staff, as well as introduce the Kaizen method or concept to MSMEs. Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy or concept or methodology for continuous improvement of quality and productivity with minimum investments. Kaizen is said to be the essence of sustainable growth of the manufacturing sector in Japan. The goal of Kaizen is to assist MSMEs add value to their products, have secure places of work, and continuously improve production processes with a view to growing their enterprises. The implementation of the project, which is being piloted in the Ashanti region, began in April 2012 and will end in March 2015. After the pilot phase of the project, NBSSI intends to replicate it in all the other regions in Ghana. The main activities include the development of workflow of NBSSI Ashanti Regional Office, organization of training programs such as the 2-week training and 9-week on-the-job training to introduce systematic enterprise diagnosis methods and Kaizen improvement activities to business advisory centers in the Ashanti region.
JICA and the government of Japan give a high priority into agriculture sector and infrastructure and health. And it comes to the industry and PPP, public-private development approach, promotion approach. That is a kind of holistic approach. Next one is that we are talking anytime the project for formulating a strategic model for the quality and productivity improvement through the strength of the business development service for micro and small enterprises. You can see so many vehicles made in Japan. Maybe the 2/3 share of the car on the street are Japan make. Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi, something as a Japanese make. And the people in Ghana told me kindly that the quality of the vehicle from Japan are very high. What is the secret of such a high quality of Japan make the vehicle? And one of the secrets, however, Kaizen or 5S. And in this project, not only the Kaizen and the 5S origin in Japan, however, we are using this very special and variable approach in this project. And then we are trying to establish the strategic model, which is for this project and other regions.
To this end, a strategic model, which is a practical framework of sustainable capacity development of NBSSI regional and district offices in the provision of quality business development services for MSMEs, is being established in the Ashanti region. It aims at building the capacity of the regional office staff of NBSSI in the area of planning and budgeting, monitoring and evaluation, public relations activities, and proper administration of their offices. The model will also be used to provide basic knowledge of modern business development provision to our district officers and build their capacity in the use of effective enterprise diagnostic methods to determine production challenges facing the entrepreneurs and assist them in solving them.
I had the chance to work with one Japanese expert who worked with us for 9 weeks in an on-the-job training, what we call OJT. During the 9-week OJT, we worked with 3 pilot enterprises. And in all the enterprises that we worked with, we saw that there have been massive changes at the end of the project, whether it's in the area of employee productivity, whether it's in the area of shortening processes, or whether it's the area of improving customer base of this enterprise. These were benefits that the enterprises that we worked with derived from the project.
The government of Ghana over the years has come up with policies and programs aimed at enhancing the competitiveness of the MSME sector.
Ghana's industrial policy is broadly designed to promote increased competitiveness and industrial production, which seeks to enhance employment and prosperity for all Ghanaians. The policy seeks to provide a broader range of fair priced and better quality products for the domestic and international markets. The key development objectives of Ghana's industrial policy is one, to expand the technological capacity of the manufacturing sector, which is dominated by the micro and small enterprises. It is to also expand the productive employment that the manufacturing sector creates. And lastly but not the least, to promote an agro-based development among others.
The new NBSSI Business Development Services includes corporate diagnosis and Kaizen activities, which enable the enterprises to understand the current problems and adapt the suggested improvement of productivity and quality improvements to generate income and profit. Profiling and visualization to visualize what the enterprise is, conducting corporate diagnosis and SWOT analysis to identify the issues relating to production of services and products, presenting corporate diagnosis report to provide the result of corporate diagnosis and recommendations for improvement, including Kaizen activities, guiding and supporting Kaizen activities, as well as presenting Kaizen implementation report to assess and confirm the benefits of the Kaizen activities and recommend further activities for sustainable growth of the enterprise. The corporate diagnosis is a method aimed at assisting the enterprise know and understand its current state and identify important problems, as well as ways for improving upon the issues identified. The enterprise overall current business is examined on site with fact findings to come out with a radar chart which shows the current situation of the enterprise, looking at some 5 business functions: management, productivity, market and sales, human resource, financing. In addition, the SWOT analysis is conducted to clarify fundamentals of the enterprises, especially opportunities available for growth, weakness and strength, and also the growth potential of the enterprise and understanding of market needs. The SWOT analysis allows the enterprise to make informed decisions on approaches to be adopted for its future growth. Kaizen is a philosophy, a key for Japanese industrial development and applied techniques for small and medium enterprises, which touches on the cultural and management style of the company, which leads to the short-term benefit and long-term growth. This Kaizen methodology, when applied in a continuous manner, enables the entrepreneur to reduce production costs, increase productivity and quality, as well as profit. The characteristics of Kaizen are based on the following approaches, which allow all the workers of an enterprise to contribute to the successful operations of the enterprise. Little improvements by simple and clear steps, and eventually the aggregation will lead to a big improvement in productivity and quality. Teamwork. Workers are keen to do actions for improvement, and the committees and units facilitate the activities set out for a team. Bottom-up approach. The problem lies in the workplace, products and processes, so that solutions come from bottom and on site. Continuity. Efforts to sustain and system to maintain the improvement is important, as things always turn out to be messy if left unattended to. 5S is the name of a workplace organization method that uses a list of 5 words, all starting with the letter S in Japanese language. Seiri, sorting. Seiton, set in order, stabilizing or strengthening out. Seiso, shining and or sweeping. Sheikechu, standardizing. Shisuke, sustaining the practice. They all start with the letter S. It describes how to organize a workplace to ensure efficiency and effectiveness by identifying and sorting the items used, maintaining the area and items, and sustaining the new order. The decision-making process usually comes from a dialogue about standardization, which builds understanding among employees as to how they should do the work. Kaizen is well known as eliminating of the 7 Buddhas or wastes to achieve efficient and rational production. With Kaizen methodology, in order to reduce those wastes, focus is mainly put on improvement of site or layout change, elimination of waste in conveyance and motion of machine and operators, elimination of waste in accumulation, put in place the visual control, multi-skill development or standardization of work, inventory control, and placement of order for parts or materials. This is Juliana Nkrumah Jima, beneficiary of the project and Chief Executive Officer of Educhumwa Herbal Industries Limited.
Before and after Kaizen, we have differences in our industry. Before Kaizen, things were not properly done. It was done, but not all that properly done to the standard of what Kaizen has introduced to us. Workers were grouping at the same place, doing things together. But when Kaizen came in, things were grouped according to groups. For instance, if you are making capsules, you have to pack all the necessary things that you need on one table, and it's grouped in divisions. And now, when you are doing capsules, you have to put the shells at one place, the machine at one place. After the capsule is capsulated, we go to another branch where the boxes is on one side, the jacket on the other side, the labels, the packaging, everything is set on one table and is dedicated to one person to do all at the same time. Instead of at first, when they were doing everything among themselves. So now Jaka has helped us very well. And even now when the workers come, they are all delegated to the work they have to do, especially cleaning at where they work before they start their normal work.
My involvement with the project has broadened my knowledge in enterprise development. The enterprise diagnostics tool that they introduced us to has helped me in facilitating needs assessments. I can now help enterprise to reduce waste and also increase productivity using the 5S tools that Japanese experts introduced us to.
Many MSMEs in the Ashanti region who have been introduced to the Kaizen concept are showing high level of interest in the methodology due to its positive results on enterprises that have benefited so far from the activities of the NBSSI JICA Business Development Services project.
Over the last periods of implementation of this particular phase, a lot of lessons have been learned, and this is manifested by the confessions and excitement demonstrated by beneficiaries of this particular pilot phase, and also the enhanced capacity and skill exhibited by BACs of NBSSI in Ashanti region in terms of their efficiency and capabilities of undertaking high quality BDS services that is impacting positively on production and quality of products by MSCs in those selected districts in the Ashanti region. We, as a government agency responsible for MSC development in Ghana, intends to draw lessons from this pilot project in Ashanti region. We seek for support both from within the country and also from donor sources to replicate in terms of expanding the good lessons of the Kaizen project in Ashanti region to benefit all MSCs across Ghana.